Good morning. Welcome to First Class Yoga with Barb. Thanks for joining. I'm happy that you're here with me today. Let's start out with the standing position. We're going to go ahead and open our feet about 3 feet apart and have those toes pointed out into a nice V shape. And then we're going to bring our arms up to cactus arms and sink down. And from here, tilt your pelvis under. And now inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale back down. Moon pose. Inhale up and exhale back down. Inhale up and exhale back down. I'm going to add on from here. Inhale up and now squat all the way down. Grab the sun, bring it overhead and back to our moon pose. Again, inhale, exhale, press through the feet, inhale up, and exhale down. One more time. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Hold it here, pelvis tilted. Nice strong legs, breathing, never holding your breath. All the breath through the nose, the inhalation and the exhalation. And go ahead and release that. And go ahead and parallel those feet to the outside edges of your mat. And bring your hands down here at your hip joint, not up here at your waist. Slide it all the way down to the hip joint. Inhale, lift the sternum, the breastbone up. And now exhale, fold over into a forward fold. Letting those hands release down to the mat. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. As you continue to breathe, allow the body to relax, tucking that belly up into the spine. Folding over, stretching out the backs of the legs, the backs of the knees. You can go ahead and shake the head yes, very slowly, or no, releasing any tension, breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Going a little deeper, walk those fingertips in line with your toes, drawing your head down toward the mat, lifting those hips up, a little tighter forward fold, breathing nice, long, deep breaths. Inhale, bring the hands back forward. And now place that left hand on the mat, coming into a twist. Inhale, sweep that right arm up and twist. And exhale, release that down. Inhale, twist left. And release it down. Again, inhale, upright. And exhale, release. Inhale, left, and exhale, release. Last set, inhale, up, exhale, release, inhale, up, and exhale, release. And go ahead and heel toe those legs open a little bit wider with those toes pointing out to an angle. And then go ahead and bend that right knee, walking both hands to the inside of that right knee. Now try to get your bottom a little bit lower than your chest. If you have a block and you want to bring your hands up to the block, you certainly may. Breathe. And then grapevine those hands across to the other side. So this is an inner thigh stretch. Don't pivot your feet. Just keep going side to side, trying to get the sit bones lower than the chest. Opening up those inner thighs. Breathing nice, long, deep breaths. And this is our last set. And last time over to the left. And go ahead and bring that back center. And heel toe those toes in toward the center. And then go ahead, soften your knees. Roll, roll, roll yourself all the way back up to a standing pose. And let's work on a little bit of balance today. So first, let's just let that head fall over to the right, the chin down to the chest, the left ear over to the shoulder, and slowly let the crown of the head fall back, lifting that chin up, opening up through your throat. And again, nice and slow, over to the right, to the center, to the left, and lift that chin up. We're going to go the opposite direction and go over to the left, chin to the chest, over to the right, and chin up. One last time, circling that head all the way around, and bring it back center. And let's work a little bit with our balance. So go ahead and have those feet nice and parallel right underneath your hips. We're going to come right into our chair pose. So inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sit back, way back like you're sitting onto a chair. Now glance at your knees. They should be over your heels. If they're here and they're over your toes, you've got to pull that back. Let me show you on the side. So if you're sitting back into chair pose, those knees are over your heels. They're not here over your toes. You've got to reach your bottom further back. And then press the feet down and raise back up. And let's do that again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sit back into chair pose. Press through the feet, arms overhead, and release that down. Again, inhale up. Exhale, sit back. This time we're going to shoot those arms straight back, straighten the legs, the crown of the head lengthens forward, airplanes ready to take off. And now bend the knees, arms overhead, and release that down. Those two together again. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lengthen into airplane. Bend the knees, arms overhead, and release that down. One last time. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, sit back. Inhale, lengthen into airplane. Bend the knees, arms overhead, and release that back down. And so a little bit about balance. One, you want to hold that belly in nice and tight, strong at core. And two, you want to look at something that's not moving. So you don't want to necessarily look at me. Find a place on the floor about 4 feet in front of yourself. We're going to go ahead and soften this right knee and make a nice strong left leg. Hold that belly in. And inhale, raise that right knee up. And exhale it back down. Shift the weight, which is going to shift your focus. And inhale, raise that left knee up. And exhale it back down. We're going to add on. Inhale, raise that right knee up. Exhale it open to the side, opening the hip. Bring it back center and step it down. Again. Inhale up, exhale open, inhale center, and exhale it back down. One more time, adding on. Inhale up, exhale open, inhale center, extend that leg forward, bend the knee, and step it down. Find that balance, hold that core in nice and tight. Find your focus as we inhale up, exhale open, inhale center, toes reach forward, exhale, and release that back down. And let's go ahead a little bit more on balance. We're going to be coming up onto the balls of our feet, raising those heels up. The arms are going to come out to the side and touch onto our shoulders. So again, abs engaged, find your focus, and inhale, float up. Go ahead and cross those arms on top, touching your shoulders, opening up the armpits, and exhale, glide back down. Again, inhale up, cross the arms in the opposite direction, and exhale, glide back down. On this next one, at the top, we're going to hold. Inhale, sweep up, cross the arms and hold. Staying right here, breathe, nice long deep breaths. And exhale, release that back down. Going back again to some more complex balance. I'm going to have us raise that right knee, and at the same time, we're going to raise the opposite arm. So again, hold that core tight. Inhale, raise that right knee up, find your balance, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. Again, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. We're going to raise the right knee and raise both arms up. Inhale, raise both arms up, and exhale, glide down onto the other side. Inhale, both arms overhead as that left knee rises. And exhale, release that back down. One more set. Inhale, both arms up, raise that right knee nice and tall. And exhale down. Inhale all the way up. And exhale, release that back down. And let's go ahead, continuing on with some balance. Go ahead and extend that right leg straight out. So those toes are pointed, abs are nice and engaged, shoulders are back, and we're going to go ahead and lift that right leg up and lower. And go ahead and lift up and lower. Remember, you can always extend the arms out if you start to wobble. Up and lower. Last one. Up and lower. So as we're standing on one leg, we're strengthening the ankle and the knee of that standing leg. Go ahead and extend that left foot forward. Again, inhale, raise that leg up and lower. Don't touch the floor. And raise it up and lower. Raise it up and lower. This is our last one. Raise it up and lower. And go ahead and release that all the way down. Thank you for joining me this morning in our first class yoga, getting a little bit more balance to our day. Thank you for participating, and please subscribe at the button below.